Welcome to Naked Heart Revolution, a micro podcast for couples ready to deepen intimacy, spark sensual connection, and rediscover playful confidence in themselves and their love relationship. Hosted by Jenny Bingham.
What I do is I help my clients for the Procreator Academy. I train people on how to mold that content, and then on another angle, I help them create the content. So it's two-way thing. Some people want me to train them and then they go after the training. Some people want me to keep creating the content for them. So I do the copywriting for them, and then I do video editing. So for instance, like with Anna, she had some videos. I did editing for her, for the video she had, and I did reels out of it. So that's majorly what I do. Creating content that helps convert, speaks directly to your clients. So it doesn't feel like you're selling. Like, a lot of people say, I don't want to feel salesy, so the content speaks directly to the client. It's not telling them come and buy. It's actually telling them, I understand you. I can work with you. I can help you fix this. I'm the expert in this. It gives them the confidence because now they're coming out as the expert. They're not withdrawing themselves. It sparks conversation with the engagers, with the followers, and with the ideal clients. So that's what I do.
Nice. So is that something that you always did, that you thought about doing? Was it something you studied for, something that you realized, oh, you have a natural talent for this?
Okay. So no, I didn't start that way. How I started, I actually started with my natural hair. I maybe had some issue with her hair. I think there was some gel I was using that was pulling out the front part of her hair. So I was just on the internet trying to look out for what I could do. And then I saw people growing their natural hair. I'm like, can people really grow their natural hair? I thought it was maybe genetics or something. And I'm like, okay, I think I need to try this. And I got 3 daughters.
Oh,
So I decided to transition from relaxed hair to natural without doing the big chop, and I started that process. But it's actually a journey of its own. You really can build real connections, especially first of all, you don't have like for instance, some people have people reach out to them, they get to promote people's products and all of those things. It was just a new journey for me, and it was quite overwhelming because I have to do it all by myself. I was picking information from here and then. It really got really confusing for me. I had something else to do, and it was to help women. So I got into understanding what this business really is. I started doing motivational content, and then I learned that okay, you can start something out of your passion, but we're still going there, we're still getting there. So I started doing that, telling people you can actually start something out of your passion, but something was still missing, and I stopped. When I stopped, I got into conversation with like a lot of people on Facebook. I started doing live streaming, mixing up with different communities, especially people in the Asian community. Something was still missing, and I just had to stay really back and look. Now, why I decided to stay really back and look was because apart from the Facebook world, I have a WhatsApp world where I got lots of women who are coaches. So those ladies came, I met them from a group where we all had this training together. But for some reason, I had more understanding than themselves. And I was really good at Facebook. And many of them needed help with Facebook, with reading the dashboard, having some issues with Facebook, getting monetized on Facebook, those kind of things. But even in that, and for myself, I still felt that there was this, you know what you want to do, but it's not sitting right. It's not converting. I've done the training on Facebook Mastery. Most coaches, especially the ones who are just start out and they don't understand their ideal clients. They don't know how to craft that message that gets through to the person they are creating the message for. So they turn out to be motivational writers. They just keep them encouraging people with their content. One of those days I stayed back and I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to do some work on myself because I need to get this right. And I came across Myron Golden. He changed everything for me.
oh, okay.
He changed everything for me. And just with his YouTube content, it's helped me realize that, hey, if you think that this thing you're doing is not working right, I think you should stay back and look out for the real need in your niche. Address it. And that was what changed it for me. I'm like, oh, that's a very big need there. So because of that, I started improving on myself in that angle, creating content that converts, getting tools, training myself. I just finished what do you call it now? AI in marketing.
Okay.
Diploma level 3. So that's practically, and I'm loving it because I'm seeing conversions happening. There's a lady that I create content for, so I create her content. There was one of her content I made. It got about inside a niche group. It got over 500 comments within 24 hours.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Because as I keep growing and understanding and trying to be in this particular, just this niche, I'm now really niched down. I'm seeing more clear and I know this is what's happening here. This is what's happening here. And I'm able to touch those, those points that has to be touched. So that's how I got here. Just from trying to get it right. That's how I got here.
Yeah. So what is the main project you are working on right now for your business?
So my goal, first of all, is to have so I always don't want to call it advertising because I do organic, but it's towards that angle. I just want to help women. So I'm going for female coaches, help women find their voice. Why? And help them put their voice out there. That message they have inside of them. I was raised by my dad and my stepmom. So when I call stepmom, but I don't use the word stepmom, she was the best thing that could ever happen to a child. She was my mom for 17 whole years before she had her own child.
Ooh,
Gave
okay.
me the whole love that she would give a child, every single thing. She was a very strong woman. When I mean strong, like she was big. She was a banker then. She had it all figured out. She lost her job and couldn't find herself again. She lost her job when I was, I think, 13. And when a woman has her own money, like her own maybe career, she's building it, or she's got her own business, you won't see the loopholes in the house because she takes care of everything she needs. I don't need you, I'll take care of my things. So when she lost that, it was obvious that she was really covering a lot, but she couldn't stand again, that she couldn't find herself again. I knew that she was a relationship coach, but she didn't know about that. She was really, a relationship coach. She helps a lot of people. They come to her, married people who married, young couples, people who are dating. At least I saw like 3 who got married through her advice, but she didn't even know that she was a coach and that she could make so much out of it. Had the voice, but didn't know where to put it out there.
Yeah.
She would express herself in the room to me. She was like my biggest cheerleader. And for every time she would say, no, don't allow that happen. Like, don't allow anyone kill your voice, down your shine. If you know it, this is what you want, go for it. She was always supporting me. I lost her in 2020. That was around COVID.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I lost her, and before she died, she did cry a lot because she still didn't find herself. There are times people ask her, what would you like to do? And she would ask me, what should I do? And I was still young.
She asked you what she should
Yeah, she would ask me, what do you think I should do? Because she didn't know herself. Like, she couldn't find herself. She lost her voice because of ego in her life that didn't want her to be her. Because he thought that if she grows, she would suppress him. So he preferred her to be down there.
Yeah.
He's the one on top.
Okay. Okay.
So that was like, if I want to start with that, that's like my passion, to help these women who are choking up. Like, I have the voice, I'm writing something, no one is seeing what I'm writing, but I know what I carried. There's something inside, I have this thing. So I help them mold it and put it out there. So one of my clients, she just had her first call, and she had 12 women, the first call. And they were like, we need this call. Like she had it yesterday. But it all started with helping her mold the right content. She had it, she knows what she wants. She has it. When she's talking, she has a lot to say. But then when she puts it down, she's like, I don't think it's right. So I started helping her to, mold the content and then put it out there. So my goal is to help as many women as I can to put their voices out there through their coaching or whatever business it is you're doing. As long as they are on social media and they want to create the right content that can reach, I would help. That's the goal.
Right.
They are going to be the ones that want to learn it so they're able to do it themselves. They're going to be the ones that want me to help them do it for them, create it for them and put it out there. So that's the goal, as many women.
Nice.
On Friday, I did a post. I made a post in regards to AI and content creation, and I just know that a lot of people are struggling with AI thing. And while creating the post, I did lots of rescripting because to help them see it in a real world view. Okay. And that post made like 17,000 views within 24 hours. It was mind-blowing.
Nice.
Just explaining it in an open form. Someone else went as far as copying the post and putting it on ChatGPT. So is she correct? That's how far people can go. And then the person screenshot what ChatGPT responded back and put it back on Facebook and said, ChatGPT says you did a good job here.
Oh, that's awesome.
I tried making it very relatable and very easy for them to understand. It's like you have a life, but you have something else you do. So you're showing your lifestyle, which is connecting with people, going to events, reaching out to people, doing you, but there's something that you should be known for. And that's what we want to put out there. Apart from your life is also going to be there. As your activities rather is going to be out there for people to see you're connecting with people, which is good. However, they should also know what you do, and your content is what's going to sell that across the people. However, the people who want me to create content for them, that now depends on the amount of content that they want for me to create for them, because some of them have videos I have to do editing for them, and then some of them want this amount of content in a week. Someone I create 2 contents every day, so I make 2 weeks ahead for her, and then I do video editing for her all together. So it's a 2-way thing. Like I said, some people will want you to coach them, and some people will want you to help them with the content. So it's a 2-way thing.
Now, one of the things is more and more people are putting information in AI and have AI create the info. Are you using the AI as well to help you do this process quicker, or is it all you creating the content from scratch and put it together and editing from scratch?
So, with AI, if you don't prompt it right, you won't get the real deal. I use AI, but I have the tools, the real kind of prompts that can. So I use AI as my sparring partner. So it's not just I put the content there and it repurposes or gives me back the content that I want. No, I have, I even get data from real world happening using keywords and key phrases. So every other person can decide to say they're using the keyword or key phrase, but is that the kind of keyword and key phrase that is presently in the search intent for it to rank in the algorithm? So it goes beyond. So I'm using the marketing perspective to create the content, not just putting it into maybe ChatGPT and just creating. Right now, we have people who are using the AI to create videos and then make these realistic images. And I'm like, very soon, a lot of us will get tired of seeing all of these things because it's everywhere. People are looking for real, original, natural. It sends me chills. My husband, I was going through a post on Facebook. Is this not AI?
Oh, yeah.
So it's gotten to that stage that people will get really tired of it. There's so much more to AI than what we see, than what we know.
How does it work? There's other people that I know, for example, how does it work to be a client of yours? Is it amount of time? Is it a certain project? Is it a certain thing? Is it how much that would be? How does that work?
Okay, so for the training, it's a 12 weeks training, 1 hour a week. I have a 1 hour section with them in a week, but then we have like a call, like for instance, you have a WhatsApp or a group discussion based on whatever it is that could be your challenge. We work on the structuring of the content. So over this time while we're doing it, we're actually working together, but 1 hour a week section for a one-on-one discussion. And then I'm looking and I'm reviewing. I normally take them through, that's when it comes to the coaching, I normally take them through the building of the right content, from identifying who your ideal client is to creating the right content and having conversations with them. So that stays for 12 weeks.